And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome in here to the Premier Sports Campus, Lakewood Ranch, Florida, for today's U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase matchup between the Rain Academy of Seattle and Nationals of Pontiac, Michigan. It is an under 15 Girls Development Academy game. That will be our feature for the day. And in Lakewood Ranch, and for those a little unfamiliar with the map of the state of Florida, it is just to the east of Bradenton, which is about a half hour south of Tampa on the west central coast. It is a chilly day, but for a team from Michigan and a team from Seattle, probably well received. As the temperature about 64 degrees with the wind out of the north at about 15 miles per hour. To be significant at this, we have the coin toss for now. We'll see which team chooses to go where. We don't expect it to die down in the second half, and the temperature will remain rather consistent. Looks like the Rain Academy won the toss, and they will opt to go from left to right on your screen as you get a good look at the referee. Right there is the team from Seattle, Rain Academy. They come into this with a 6-3-1 record. They're currently second in the Northwest Division, which puts them 19th in the playoff position. The Rain Academy has been a rather defensive team in their 10 games. Only 17 goals scored, but they have conceded only 9, so very significant on that defensive front. Hoping to jump out on the front foot here with the wind at their back here at the Premier Sports Campus field. For Pontiac, or for Nationals under 15 out of Pontiac, they are 8-3, and significant. They have outscored their opponents by 31 goals, 41-10. The Winter Showcase allows each of the teams from around the country 3 games to play here over the course of the next 4 days. We'll have a couple feature games tomorrow as well as Saturday. They'll also be centered around the Nike International Friendlies, which is the under 20 women's national team, which will be playing here on Friday against France and on Sunday against China. So a couple of opportunities for those teams to make their way out. For that, when we mentioned the Nationals, they have a couple of 12-goal scorers in their 11 games as well. Lauren Klusek and Frankie Mudd, the both start up top. They will kick off. There is Klusek on the ball. Mudd just on this side of the circle. We'll get ready to go here in just a moment as the fluorescent green, the fluorescent yellow of the Rain Academy, again with the wind at their back. Set for kickoff here, underway here in our 40-minute halves from Premier Sports Campus. Chance now is Isabella Agruso as she sends the ball up the line. It will go over. It'll be a throw in here for Rain Academy. On the captain's armband for Rain is Ella Wong, wearing number 2. Down the field inside, looking to push it back out. Avery Libed up for Marie Ward. Ward will cut it back. Goes towards the corner and will be a goal kick. We mentioned a couple of 12-goal scorers. Libed leads Rain Academy with 6 goals, but better than 1 out of every 3 of her team's goals is converted by the striker for Rain Academy. On the left foot, trying to go to the wing. Marked there, and it will go off of Jasmine Blue, the right back. It'll be a corner kick for Rain Academy. They have 2 out. Right foot in swinger, although it will come off the foot odd, and it will go outside the 18. It's run onto by Mudd, Frankie Mudd. Looking on the switch. Long run, lots of room, lots of space in front of her. It's Morgan Roy. Morgan Roy in. She's to the 18. Being chased, she'll take the left foot and score. A breakaway from across midfield, and early on, Nationals have taken a 1-0 lead. Well, it was good vision, and obviously Roy on the end of that run, but it started from her own half. And as that breakaway off that corner kick, all the yellow was chasing, no one could get up to it, and Mudd saw the streaking on Roy on the near side, and she was able to just play it into space, and Roy ran onto it, had a pretty good head start in front of her, and Rain Academy never able to catch up with her, just able to slot it home. 1-0 lead here for the Nationals. Talks a little bit about it. We'll look at Rain Academy, and the starter Jackie Holloman is in goal. That ball looking across the field. Jasmine Blue will intercept it. Back line, Ella Johnson, Andy Miller, Lila Murty, and Ella Wong. That's Lauren Chen playing it out here to Alex Schoenstatt. She's in the midfield with Ruby Settle, Kaya Hansen, Marie Ward, and Avery Liebed is your striker. Currently on that, Ruby Settle. Nationals, meanwhile, in goal for them, Lauren Mitchell. Is that one a roll over for a goal kick, and it will be Mitchell on it. Back line, we've talked about Jasmine Blue. Already called her name a couple times. Grace Simon, Sydney Hawks, and Isabel Agruso. In the midfield, and they do run the 4-4-2, Hannah Savoni, Sydney Longo, Emily O'Malley, and Morgan Roy. And the up fronts are Lauren Klusek and Frankie Mudd. Rain Academy will be a little strong on this one. We'll go over the line for the throw. Another throw here for Nationals. Being whistled for that foul is Alex Schoenstatt. There's Blue. Dispossessed. Rain Academy will try their own counter now, going towards the corner, but ball won't get out there. It will be taken by Nationals. Onto the near side. Agruso will run it down. Needs a little help. Back to Hawks. Inside to Longo. They'll find the midfielder creating space. That's the goal scorer, Roy. Rain Academy looking for an open. Onto the near side now. That's Settle. Ruby Settle. Into Ella Wong. Settle turns. Ball won there by Mudd. It's played out, and Settle will get whistled for the foul for Rain Academy. Good movement now, and Mudd will go across. Mudd found Roy earlier for the assist. But it's cut inside. Now it's taken away by Nationals. Nationals will lose it in the midfield. Day one here of the Girls Winter Showcase for U.S. Soccer Development Academy here at Lakewood Ranch. This ball, nice through ball. Looking on the near side, running onto it is Longo. Sydney Longo will send it across. It's going to fall. And possessed there by Nationals. Good defense by Rain Academy, forced a turnover in the midfield. Up the line, it's Wong. Go off the defender, Agruso. Driven, top of the 18, Blue is there. Here's Mudd. Looking for Jasmine Blue, who's up from her right back or position. That's taken away. Looking for the empty space created on the far side. Blue will poke it away. It's taken by Roy. She'll look to go up on the counter. There's lots of yellow behind and good step up defense as they'll find the front man. That is Liebed. Liebed is taken off the ball. Agruso down the line. Frankie Mudd. A little too far in front of her. Slotted through. It's a race. Getting there first is Alex Schoenstatt. Schoenstatt down to the line. Cannot keep it in. It'll be a goal kick. You can see the honesty there with our girls. Is that one maybe an inch or two over the line? We have a substitution already. It's a young lady a little hurt at this moment. So Sydney Longo is off. Abby Brightshoe will come on for her. Looks like they'll make it an adjustment and move one of the young ladies up into the midfield position held by Longo. Still 1-0 here as we play into the 8th minute of 40 here in the first half. Down the line. Brightshoe on it. She'll get to it first. Chance now onto the far side. Sent across. It's going to fall to Rain Academy, who will keep it. Near side is Wong. Wong will run this one down for Rain. Running back to her own goal. Into the middle, Blue is there. Down to the line, looking to cross, does, but it's behind everyone. Still run on two. First one's Rain Academy, but the pursuit, Hannah Savoni will take it. And Savoni gets it back. Looking across the field. It'll go into the bench of Rain Academy. Throw in for Rain Academy. Here's a chance now for Rain Academy. Into the box, trying to go around the defender, and recovered is Nationals. A corner as the linesman points to the spot or the circle. Outswinger here. Liebed drives it actually. It'll go back to Liebed, stays on side. Near post, and it's down, and down has to go to the ground is Lauren Mitchell, who makes a save on that cross that came in. Another drive back in. Not able to get a touch onto it, and Mitchell holds it up, cleans it up. Dropped in. Here's Frankie Mudd. She'll look to go across. That's going to roll back towards the line and into the area. And at the top of her area, Jackie Holloman picks that up. Trying to go up over the middle. Liebed with the touch. Off the referee, still loose ball, falls, Nationals. Grace Simon. Mudd inside to Sydney Hawks, who's moved into that midfield. Good turn by Jasmine Blue. Blue inside. On to the left foot, it's Roy. Now she's going to cut it across, looking for help. Off, and a shot, and it's got top corner. Beautiful shot by Emily O'Malley, who finishes it and gives Nationals a 2-0 lead. So Roy with the goal and assist, and O'Malley one-times it and finds the top corner. Perfect shot by the young lady from Pontiac, Michigan. Perfectly, it's almost exactly as pretty, well, not exactly, but it's certainly just as pretty as Tavares of Portugal, who had a left-footed finish against Turkey in the men's under 19 or under 17 Nike International Friendlies this past weekend. Fantastic finish. Now to the far side. Going to roll a little far and over the line.
Number 7, Emily O'Malley.
Onto the near side. Rain Academy trailing by 2 That one's driven in, and that's a nice opportunity. A great ball across. Not a lot on the shot, but certainly in line is Lauren Mitchell to make that save. And was on the opportunity was Kaya Hansen on the great cross. You can see the cross in from Settle. Hansen able to get onto it, but not a lot. But it was on target. Mitchell held on to it. Looking back on the far side. Cannot connect with Marie Ward. So a throw will go for Nationals. Good movement by Nationals. Roy cannot connect with Klusak. Well, we talked a little bit about Nationals having two 12-goal scorers coming into this game, and neither one of them have found the net here in this 2-0 start for Nationals against Rain Academy. That one stepped over by a couple, and a little miscommunication as it will go back to Nationals. To the near side. Under pressure at Grusso. She'll use help. She'll get it back. We'll come into Settle, who's taking off it from Grace Simon. Excuse me, Sydney Hawks. Back in now, Wong for Rain. Going to run just past Settle a little bit. Down the line. There's O'Malley into Mudd. Mudd, 3 Rain defenders on her. She'll take it to the corner, and she will earn the throw. Driven. And that one off the crossbar. It's still free. That one came in off the drive from Roy and off the hands of Holloman. It goes off the bar. We'll get another look at that in a moment, but that was another chance here for Nationals who aren't afraid to shoot. Here's another look at this. You can see it drops in, and there is Roy already has it. That would have been under the bar. Holloman had to get hands on to keep it there, and then the reaction, Rain was able to recover. But it was almost 3-0. We played 21 minutes now. Crossed in, headed out. Driven back, and now it will go out for a goal kick under that pressure. Rain is certainly creating chances into the area, but very good defense by Nationals seems to be keep that cleared out. But Nationals really had about 3 or 4 chances. They've looked good, but this wind does play a big role. And it's at the back of Rain Academy in the first half, but a long 60-yard counterattack created the first goal, and a brilliant strike was the second one. Here's Rain Academy as we're into the 23rd minute now. Playing 40 of the first half. Nationals lead 2-0. National out of Pontiac, Michigan. Rain plays out of Seattle, Washington. Now taken by Mudd. Frankie Mudd cuts it back inside. So O'Malley in on the challenges. Down the line. Far side. Marie Ward. But her pass goes to Blue. Good defense there, steps up, and this should roll back to the goalkeeper, Lauren Mitchell. Mitchell's clearance out for the throw. Near side, looking to work through Chen, Lauren Chen. As Wong goes a little long, and that wind will push it past. It'll be a goal kick here into the 25th minute. It's 2-0. As Rain trails National. Possession kept by Rain Academy. And possession taken by Nationals now. Here's Frankie Mudd. Mudd cuts it back. She's got help. Roy running down the wing. She holds on to it. Goes down with it, back up on it. Through ball, looking as Savoni can't connect with Blue. Good work by Agruso to keep it. And to Roy. Jasmine Blue, Savoni. And Roy looks for Agruso. Wong will take it and send it over the line. Headed away. Bright shoe. Roy. Looking for O'Malley, but it'll come back out. Rain takes possession here as we strike 27 minutes here played. 27 minutes of 40 here in the first half on our under 15 girls feature match here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase for the girls. Running down the line of Grusso. Grusso into the box, onto her left foot. It's going to go to the back post. It's fingertipped out, but now it's still chased on. O'Malley on the back, and O'Malley will get whistled for the foul as the recovery by Ella Johnson on the defensive side. We'll go back into Holloman. She's working with Murty. Actually, she's working with Andy Miller over there. Lila Murty is her back line mate, and the free kick will go as Andy Miller looking on the near side for Wong. Long way to go to get there. It doesn't. It's Liebed on it. Cleared out by Mitchell. Comes over to the near side. Left foot. It'll roll into Lauren Mitchell. That one cut inside by Alex Schoenstatt. Savoni. Long ball looking for Mudd, but it's going to be cleared back in. Liebed. Good defensive recovery by Savoni from her midfield. Got back and led it to her keeper, who sends it long. Wind will hold it up, and it will come down to Rain Academy. But now a chance here on the breakout, but there's a lot of green jerseys behind the ball. As Lauren Klusek brings it up. Now she'll get it back, or not quite, stepped in front by Andy Miller. Ella Wong looking for help, not much in front of her. She'll settle, square with Settle. Back into Ruby Settle. Here's Miller on the switch, on over to Ella Johnson. Johnson trying to go back down the line. She does, and again, the wind, not the best friend as you send the ball along. It's going to run and carry, so it'll be a throw in for Nationals. 30 minutes have been passed. It's 2-0. The team in blue from Nationals, or from Pontiac, Michigan. The Nationals under 15 team lead Rain Academy out of Seattle 2-0. Two remarkable goals, one about a 65-yard breakaway. The other a top 90 finish. Throw in will go for the Nationals. Not a lot of help. Mudd will bring it back. Savoni. Blue is overlapping on the run. Savoni's got to try and go around one before she can play it. Can't, but the deflection comes down to Shaw, or excuse me, to Hawks. Hawks gets it back, and she'll work with Simon and Brightshoe, the three of them forming a good triangle, but still going backwards with possession, however. Morgan Roy. Here's Roy. Off the knee, Savoni. Chance now, Klusek. She'll cut it back. Klusek works with Savoni. They're moving forward slowly. That one's going to roll past everyone. Rain Academy will look to quickly go. A little bit of space, but not run onto it to start, and it will be chased down by Nationals, played out. Just under 33 minutes gone here in the first half, 2-0. Nationals. This one is Rain Academy under the far post. Little time and space as she can keep it in. She cannot. Liebed's cross a little strong, and Marie Ward couldn't run it down. So it'll be a throw deep in the corner. Jasmine Blue, but not a lot of tight marking. Should allow them out if they go with it. It'll be up the field. Did it ever go in? And they'll say no, it never crossed the line. So it'll be a throw again. Flags are whipping around here at Lakewood Ranch. Of course, flags at half-mast with the passing of former President George H.W. Bush this weekend and funeral services today. So around the country, when you see those flags at half-mast, that's what it's for. Here is Nationals running down into the corner. Grace Simon, and cannot keep it in, is Isabel Agruso. Chen gets it back. Lauren Chen, right foot cross. Over the head, Marie Ward will run it down into the area. She's able to cut it back. Little pressure there by Savoni, who's been very good in those defensive third for Nationals. And she'll take this one away too, Savoni, but she'll lose it. Looking for Liebed. Liebed has help on the far side. It's Ward. Ward tried to cut it inside. She'll have to chase it down as the deflection goes, and then plays it off her defender, Ella Johnson, to help in there to help her out. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 35 minutes played, 2-0. Nationals lead Rain Academy. Nationals wearing the blue, going into the wind. And Roy was fouled. May have been O'Malley fouled. Ball taken up the field. Here's Roy. Near side. Murty. Here's Chen, Lydia Chen. Lauren Chen, excuse me. Far side, Ella Johnson. Down to the line, left foot. It's cut back. It's going to roll to Liebed. Liebed with a shot into the near post, and down to make the save is Lauren Mitchell. Mitchell down to her right, and the Rain's best chance of the day fell to Liebed about 12 out. Able to put it on target, not a ton on it, and The Nationals goalkeeper with the save. Another chance here. You can see it rolled back. And there's Liebed with the shot. Free kick will go Nationals' way. 37 minutes have passed now. Scheduled for 40 of the first half with these 15 girls. Free ball, Frankie Mudd. Onto the far side. Not going to quite get there to Morgan Roy. Johnson. Tomorrow we'll have a doubleheader on the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase feature games. At 11 o'clock, Midwest United FC versus North Carolina Courage. Then at 1:30 will be Legends FC and Real Colorado. Mark Serber will be on the call for those for you. And then on Friday, we'll have the United States France in Game 1 of the Nike International Friendlies. That at 6:30 in the evening. Saturday, I'll be back with you here on a doubleheader as well. Oakwood Soccer Club will take on Crossfire Premier at 1:15, and then at 3:30, NEFC versus Real SoCal. And then again on Sunday, the United States and China and the Nike International Friendlies. Here we're entering the 40th minute. And a corner kick will go Rain Academy's way. They trail 2-0. The team from Seattle in the yellow-green. I mean, I've been accused of colorblind, but it's kind of the fluorescent highlighter color that's so popular nowadays. It'll be an outswinging corner kick from Avery Liebed. Nationals out of Pontiac, Michigan, wearing the blue. It is Rain Academy down on the ground. It's headed back, and it's cleared away by Nationals. This will roll back to Andy Miller, looking to put it back into the area. Try to dribble around. She's clipped, and it'll be a free kick here. About 35 out. Perhaps going on goal, but with that wind behind, it's certainly an opportunity to do so. As Andy Miller take it, the two-man wall will be set up. That one up and over, and it's underneath the bar, pushed off the bar, and then caught. So Andy Miller with the shot on goal, and Lauren Mitchell makes the save to herself. Into stoppage time now. 1 minute of stoppage time there will be. That one you can see punched up and into the bar. Almost like Lauren Mitchell knew she was pushing into the bar because she was able to catch that one directly afterwards. This one will roll down the line a little bit and kept inbounds. No, and will be a throw in for Rain Academy. Settle. Merte. Down the line, perhaps, is Alex Schoenstatt. Mark there. She's looking now with two defenders on her. She'll want to get this across. She'll put it into the area. It's going to deflect. Second ball. Liebed challenged and caught by Mitchell, who's strong off her line. And the referee puts her whistle to the mouth. And without the punt, we will see the end of the first half. So Nationals on a couple of spectacular goals, and you'll get a chance to see the highlights of those here before we conclude the second 40 minutes. But the Nationals on 2 spectacular goals have a 2-0 lead over Rain Academy. We got second half action from the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase coming up after the half. some more so. And welcome back here to Premier Sports Campus, Lakewood Ranch. And it appears that we have a handful of subs to be made in this one today. We'll get those to you throughout here, particularly for Rain. Perhaps nothing for Nationals at this time. Nationals lead 2-0 on 2 first-half goals, one by Morgan Roy, the other one by Emily O'Malley as the midfielders were to go through. As Avery Liebed will get started. There is one of the subs. It's Elizabeth Velkova. So Velkova is on for Kaya Hansen. Here on the near side, Ella Johnson stays on. Back there, it's number 3, Ruby May. She came on for Lila Merte. As Nationals have it. Here's Liebed. Far side, Alex Schoenstadt still stayed on. Katie Peterson came on for Marie Ward. Settle is on. Velkova, as we mentioned, on. And perhaps, we'll see, perhaps number 6 is not number 6. It's actually number 17, maybe. Don't have that. We'll guess that's Neilani Young. So the subs made for Rain Academy. Settle will have it. Rain Academy going into the win. Again, trailing 2-0 here as we've into the 2nd minute of the 2nd half. Chen. As Chen's pass taken away.
Academy. Entering the game, number 10, Katie Peterson.
We mentioned Peterson.
Game number 14, Marie Ward. Entering the game, number 11, Elizabeth Velkova. Leaving the game, number 6, Kaya Hansen. Entering the game, number 3, Ruby May. Leaving the game, number 15, Lila Merti. Entering the game, number 17, Nalani Young. Leaving the game, number 2, Ella Wong.
I hope you heard those. I was right on the guess. Neilani Young had her down as number 6 on the roster, but number 17 for Pontiac, or for Nationals out of Pontiac. That cross sent in by and a couple of subs for that, and that was Ella Offer who had the cross. Also making her appearance in net for Lauren Mitchell is Leah Wolf. She'll wear 00. So Ella Offer on for Agruso. 3 subs made by Nationals as well. They'd had to make one early on in the first half as Sydney Longo was injured, and they've adjusted some things around. So Offer on the far side. Near side is Jasmine Blue. She'll take the throw here for Nationals. Dropped in. Looking on the near side, trying to run up the line, but defended there by Bright Shoe. Mudd into Roy. Roy to Klusek. Klusek out wide to Offer. Offer back into Klusek. Tries to turn. That clearance is going to go off and is going to bounce back. And off her line is Holloman able to collect that before Mudd can get to it. Looking for the front man. It's behind Liebed. For Liebed. Drops it in short. That one's poked away by Blue, who will chase it down on the near side. Blue across midfield looking for front runner. She'll cut it back inside. It's going to roll past the foot of Frankie Mudd. And Rain Academy, one of the subs, it's Velkova. just past Liebed. And that will roll with the win. Chased down by Young. Neilani Young. Stumbling was Ruby May. To defend now, and that will be recovered by the defense of the Rain Academy, so it will be a goal kick. We played 45.5 minutes. It is 2-0. They have that all set for you. Nationals wearing blue. Rain Academy wearing the highlighter yellow. Liebed, room to turn. 4 defenders behind her, but she does have support. She'll send it out wide. Right onto it, Schoenstedt, trying to go around the defenders, but Nationals recover very well. Now it's cut back inside and turned over. Settle back into Young, into the middle to Chen, Lydia. Lauren Chen. That's the second time I called her Lydia. I think I knew a Lydia Chen before. Lauren is this young lady here for Rain Academy. Nationals will take it and play it up to Frankie Mudd. Near side. Played in. Liebed. Liebed onto the right foot, needing some help, gives it back to Settle. Settle looking to go wide, no one's there, she'll cut it back in. Back out to Settle. Again, looking for the ball on the overlapping run is Ella Johnson. Johnson able to get around blue. Johnson on the left foot across. It's off the foot of Liebed. Now it's onto the back post. Schoenstedt will get it. It's a lot of traffic at the 16, and the Nationals will clear it out. Chen, but it is now Roy who's dispossessed, but good work on the far side by Klusek. Klusek on the left foot goes across. She'll get it back. Now she'll go on the right foot. Looking for Mudd. It's over everyone's head. It's going to roll down up top to Velkova. Velkova will lose it, and it will go off and over the crossbar on the shot by O'Malley. And they'll get another ball as that one stuck into the stands. Perhaps that shot was by Roy. Morgan Roy, who did get the first goal of the game. Emily O'Malley was the second goal scorer. That's where we are. Both first half goals. We're into the 49th minute now. Taken by the Nationals. Throw in will go Nationals way. We're in blue today, as always. That one drops down. Still free. Blue will try and send it in. It's blocked by Chen. It's going to bounce back towards the goal. And Rain Academy, coached by Matt Dorman, will have the throw. This is the Throw comes in. Jeremy Harkins coaching the Nationals here today. That one sent towards the back post. Open on the left foot. They're going to look back for off the post. It's still free. And now Klusek in his second shot. Blocked and out. Still not out, though, and it's into the area. Velkoven finally settle. Will send it out. Klusek had an excellent chance to add her 13th of the year, and that one goes off the post. That would go off the foot. It's going to bounce into the area. Chased by Mudd. She's going to be able to keep this one in. Played back, looking for O'Malley. O'Malley strong on it, will cross it. Now it's going to go off into deflection. Will go off the defender, Ruby May, and it will be a corner kick. Another look here at the first opportunity as that ball came in. It went over Klusek's head, but now she gets it back here and turns and fires off the post. This left foot in swinger here by the Nationals. Well, never got in. And a miss hit in that one. Ella Offer. That's a long run for a left back. Sometimes when the wind's blowing like it is, you want to try and drive it, and just got over the top of it. Turned over in the defensive third by Rain Academy. Morgan Roy towards the corner, and it will be out prior to that, so it will be a goal kick. Good 1-2, Liebeck. Liebeck will send it up the line. Schoenstedt running towards the box. Good defensive recovery here by Nationals. Schoenstedt still has it. That one shot and corralled by Leah Wolf with her first touch off a shot here in the second half. She came on as a halftime substitute as well. 53 minutes have been played. We got 27 left. We play 80 here in this under 15 matchup here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase. Premier Sports Campus, Lakewood Ranch. Nationals with a chance as Jasmine Blue runs down the side. Blue pinches inside. The only one there is the Rain Academy. Back up over the top. Will it get into the area? It does, but miscommunication. Corner kick. Alana Young running back towards her goal. And her goalkeeper, Jackie Holloman, was well out of the area. Goes out for a corner, and they'll look to make the recovery. Ella Offer will get the ball. She'll want to do better in the last corner, but she gets a chance not too long after. Left foot in swinger. We'll call it an in swinger again. If we have something similar, we know we jinx the young lady, we won't say it. But this one I expect to be better. Well, it does go out right off there. Looking to go at the near post or so, but I'm going to go okay. That one not so much a miss hit, but a miss opportunity. It appeared she was trying to go on goal. Played up the middle. Lauren Chen under some pressure. Able to find Young. Young had to scramble, and this one will go off. Nationals should be a throw in for Rain Academy. It is. Still 2 first half goals. One in the 3rd minute, one in the 16th minute by Nationals. Well, Red stepped in front. Again, that was Savoni. And that will go off of Nationals. Should be a Rain throw. Rain Academy will be looking to get a goal here to try to narrow this deficit and make it interesting. The challenge is going into the win, although both teams have seemed to have a little more better part of the play. Actually, Rain really had a good part of the play in the first half with it, but not able to finish. Nationals with the more dangerous of the chances. Has been kind of even since then, but Nationals have taken advantage of their opportunities today. Rain has not done so, staring at the 0 on their scoreboard. They're wearing the yellow. That one in for Mudd. It's going to roll past her. Good hustle by Andy Miller. And that will go over the line for a throw. Taking off the ball. Liebed, 2v2. Liebed will go at goal from distance, and it will roll over the line. Perhaps Liebed's out a little closer than what she was. 35 into the win. There's not much as Leah Wolf will chase it down. Wolf, he's in the left peg. Or, no, she won't. Look like she was setting it up as a lefty. Liebed, good turn. But 3 blue jerseys work together to get it off her. Little space. O'Malley pokes it down to the corner. It's a race. Roy on the far side will get to it. Offer on the left foot. Headed on by Klusek, excuse me. Now it drops down, and that shot will go to the bleachers. Looks like the ball may have fallen down below the bleachers in the American Outlaws section, which will be full come Friday night. As the United States and France under 20 women's national team, they'll take on each other at 6:30 Friday. 6:30 Sunday will be the United States and China. This was a turnover here, and this one's back in net, and it will go right at Holloman. And Rain Academy does turn it over in their own third. Dangerous on that chance. Klusek. Strong header won by Bright Shoe. Looking towards the corner. Over the top. Good ball. Onto it on the far side is Schoenstatt. And a shot that's just missed wide of the post. Good run, good shot, good opportunity, but it's still scoreless here for Rain Academy as Nationals will be set to make a substitution. Emma Stanley will come on. for Frankie Mudd. Long throw. And it'll be a free kick for Rain Academy. Just under 20 minutes remaining here. We play 80 once again. It's 2-0. Nationals lead. Rain Academy, Nationals out of Pontiac, Michigan. Rain Academy out of Seattle, Washington. It is the U.S. Soccer Girls Development Academy Winter Showcase, and allows teams from all around the country, all the teams here in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, over 60, to play round robin. They'll play teams they would normally wouldn't. All the games will count in the standings, and you can always check out the standings for each of these teams. USSoccerDA.com standings. Reminder that both these teams currently in playoff position. At the end of the year, when it comes to that summer, they will have a tournament, and Nationals currently 13th in playoff position, leading 2-0. And in blue, Leah Wolf will get that one. Nationals second in the Mid-American, 13th in playoff position, 8-3 record, looking to go 9-3. For Rain Academy, 6-3-1. Currently second in the Northwest Division. They are 19th in playoff position. The automatic positions, and then you have wild card teams. This one, a chance now up over the top. But again, good defensive recovery by Nationals. Up the near side. Ball played out wide, looking for Schoenstatt. The settle found Schoenstatt. Schoenstatt one-on-one. We'll say play on. Tackle got the ball. Chased down by Velkova. And it will be a Rain throw. Schoenstatt does get it across. Is going to roll, and Leah Wolf off her line to get that one before anyone in yellow can do so. For Velkova. Velkova will win the throw for Rain. Elizabeth Velkova onto the Far side, this one crossed in. Wolf collects it once again. He's back to Holloway on no pressure. She's got a little time. Chen can turn. Chen's got help on the near side. That is Ella Johnson. Johnson. And for Velkova. Velkova. As Peterson hustles for Rain. Ball moved well in the back by Nationals, and they'll find the open person. That's Offer on the far side. Offer up for Klusek. As Emma Stanley. It's one of her first touches from their center forward position. Inside to Velkova. Velkova pushes it out wide. Schoenstatt. Cross, cleared away. Loose ball run. Now it's played back in. It's up. Good header in the back and by Hawks. But that was by Grace Simon. And the ball played out to Offer once again. Chance now. Settle. Schoenstatt was running back to make sure she stayed onside, and it will just creep over the line and be a goal kick here as we played 67 minutes. Again, the score is 2-0. Nationals, the team in blue, the team with the goal kick, they lead. The team with the 10-mile-per-hour wind at their back has died down just a little bit here in the second half. Still a chilly afternoon, but as these teams both from Seattle and from Pontiac, Michigan, I don't think they're complaining about a 64-degree sunny afternoon, albeit with a wind chill of about 58, maybe 57. I know this broadcaster has a sweater on. I know our camera people bundled up, particularly on the roof of this facility. Production crew hiding in a tent, but doing a fantastic job. Looks like we have a sub, and we're waiting on the substitute right now. We're going to play, and we'll get the sub in a moment. That will be a throw-in. Thought it was, but looks like Rain Academy was trying. Did think that it went off Nationals, and we will get the sub now. Two more Nationals players coming on. So it looks like as we get one of those on for Jasmine Blue is off. And Ella Offer is off. On Lena Cicluna and Kate Childers. Childers is the right back.
Substitutions in the 69th minute for Nationals. Entering the game, number 33, Kate Childers. Leaving the game, number 20, Ella Offer. Entering the game, number 11, Lena Cicluna. Leaving the game, number 22, Jasmine Blue.
And we'll take that back. Lena Cicluna is the right back. Childers moves over to the far side. 10 minutes remaining here. 2-0 again. Nationals lead. Stanley. Savoni. Now up for Klusek. Klusek is going to roll behind Childers. Katie Childers. Ball will bounce to Schoenstatt. She's on the far side. Couple of 1-2s in the corner by Nationals, but they'll keep possession for now. Dropping it back, looking to get it out of their third. They'll turn it over. Driven across, looking into the area. Kova seems to have moved up as a forward, and they've dropped Liebed back. That one shot on net, and Wolf punches it over. Opportunity by Chin. She took it, and Leah Wolf didn't want to take a chance. Just pushes it over the bar. Another chance. You can see Lauren Chen, able to go, and that ball up and over, and Leah Wolf calmly puts it over the crossbar. Corner kick, Liebed taken off the head. It's going to flip up. It's going to roll all the way across. Chance now in for Ella Johnson on the side. She'll take it to the line, and 2 defenders will recover, and they'll send it up the field. In position for Rain and trying to keep it back into the offensive attack. Andy Miller back up to Johnson. Johnson with a good turn down the line. Johnson across. It's into the box, and Wolf will catch it at the 6. As Nationals will push up their pressure. Off the bounce, and it will run down towards the corner. Ruby May. Schoenstatt. Here's May. Chen. Open is Johnson. Stanley comes across, gives chase for Nationals. Now up to the front. Looking for Velkova. Rolls past her. Savoni. As this one rolls back towards the net, it will be Miller who will give chase. She'll find Johnson, who's got a little space now, but Stanley will close that off. Johnson looking down the line for Velkova. Velkova marked and taken there by Brightshoe. Velkova will take a shot. Wolf will hit that one before it rolls out of bounds. She'll pick that one up as given a little chase. 74th minute here at the Premier Sports Campus. It's been 2-0 since the 16th minute in favor of the team from blue. The team in blue from Michigan. That one off the head. Throw it will go to Nationals. Klusek spinning. Finally, and Klusek will be whistled for the foul. A couple of good turns still with possession, but finally Lauren Chen able to come in and take it off her. That's Andy Miller. Inside, Chen and Savoni come together. Savoni and Nationals come away with possession. Far side right now is Sydney Hawks. Hawks is fouled. And a chance now, Rain, 3v2 in for Velkova. Velkova on the back has shown stat recovery for Nationals, and they're able to clear that one out. Good odd man rush there into the wind, but it's still scoreless for Rain Academy. This time they're going to look for Velkova. It's over the top of the head. She's into the area. She's got two on her, trying to go to the line still. The two defenders have forced her outside the area. Now they're going to try and cut it back, and it will roll too far, and Roy will clear it out. It's going to roll too far, and the chase given by Ruby May. Just over 3 minutes to play here. We play 80. Chance taking down the wing, and now that left foot cross will deflect off and roll back to Leah Wolf. This is their first game here at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase. Each of the teams will play two more here. Near post, now it's flipped on. It will go over the line. Should be a goal kick here as we play the 78 minutes. Rain trying to get one on the board. Velkova on the ball. Now across. Liebed. Chen. Johnson. Johnson towards the area. It'll drop down. It's Settle. Onto the foot of Settle. Now poked away. Still play on. Here's a chance for Velkova. Velkova in, and now it's headed back in by Chen. Over the head of Liebed. Chase given. It's back out to Johnson. Johnson. Flipped on. Schoenstatt. Now the right foot's going to go far enough, and it'll go over the line here as we're into the 90th or 80th minute. We do say 90 because it is the final minute. Nationals will move to 9-3 as Wolf sets up the Goal kick. Nationals will move to 9-3, 6-4-1.
1 minute.
Rain Academy will fall to, unless they can get 2 goals in this 1 minute of stoppage time. Velkova. Far side, Settle. Settle run off the ball, far side by Sydney Hawks. Hawks has it go too far. It will be a corner kick. One final chance, it appears, for Rain Academy. They'll send the big bodies up. It'll be Liebed who will run over to take this. It'll be an out-swinging corner with the right foot. Looking to get one back. Liebed drives it in to the penalty spot. Up ahead, it's down off the foot. And blue shirts there from now, and there is Savoni clearing it out. It's into Chin, and now the race in, and Wolf is all for line. And we'll take it. So as Wolf will send this one across midfield more than likely with that wind behind her. That will be the final whistle. So the Nationals out of Pontiac, Michigan get 2 first-half goals, one by Morgan Roy, one by Emily O'Malley, and that gives them the difference today as they beat Rain Academy out of Seattle 2-0. And for them, they will each have 2 more games here going at the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase. 2 more games here over the next couple days. Of course, we'll have more coverage tomorrow beginning at 11 o'clock in the morning. Mark Serber will be on that for you. I'll be back on Thursday afternoon. We'll have a couple of games between 16, 17-year-olds and 18, 19-year-olds. You can check out USSoccerDA.com for that entire schedule. Meanwhile, the Nike International Friendlies will kick off on Friday evening. The United States and France will be at 6:30. And also on Sunday, the United States and China. So again, check that out as well. But that'll do it for the day. The Rain Academy fall to 6-4-1, where Nationals go to 9-3. They'll hope to continue their success and maybe even turn around for Rain Academy. That will go on. But for now,